Welcome to the deepest place on Earth, a world so dark and remote that we know more about the surface of Mars than we do about what is lurking right here. Today, we're taking a journey into the Mariana Trench, the most extreme, mysterious, and scientifically fascinating location on our entire planet. Get ready as we venture into the depths to uncover the Mariana Trench mystery. The Mariana Trench lies in the western Pacific Ocean, not far from Guam and the Philippines. It stretches for an impressive 2,550 kilometers. But its length isn't what truly astounds scientists, it's the depth. At its lowest known point, the Challenger Deep, the ocean floor plunges down to about 10,984 meters. That's nearly 11 kilometers straight down. To put that into perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, its peak would still be submerged under more than a mile of water. Down at the bottom, the pressure is more than 1,000 times what you feel at the surface. Imagine the weight of 50 jumbo jets pressing down on a single person. It's an environment that seems impossible for life to withstand. And yet, somehow, miraculously, life exists here. So how did this incredible abyss even form? The trench was created by a powerful geological process called subduction. At the boundary where two massive tectonic plates meet, the Pacific Plate is being forced underneath the smaller Mariana Plate, sinking deep into the Earth's mantle. This plunging motion bends the ocean floor downward, carving a deep, V-shaped scar into the planet's crust. It's a slow process, just a few centimeters per year, but over millions of years. It has created a world so deep and so dangerous that only the most advanced machines and the bravest explorers have ever dared to visit. For a long time, it was a place humans could only imagine. The first successful attempt to reach the Challenger Deep was back in 1960. During the historic TRICE mission, Swiss oceanographer Jacques Piccard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh descended in a specially designed submersible, a steel sphere attached beneath a massive gasoline-filled float. It took them nearly 5 hours to sink to the bottom. When they finally touched down on the seafloor, their windows actually cracked from the unimaginable pressure. But they had done it. They became the first humans to witness the deepest point on Earth. Since then, only a handful of people have returned, including the famous filmmaker James Cameron. And what scientists have discovered down there is simply astounding. Despite the crushing darkness and freezing cold, life finds a way to thrive. In 2011, researchers found giant amphipods. These are shrimp-like creatures, but the size of a human hand. They've also found transparent sea cucumbers, glowing jellyfish, and vast communities of microorganisms that don't rely on sunlight for energy. Instead, these microbes survive on chemicals like methane and hydrogen sulfide that seep from the seafloor. This type of life is called chemosynthetic, and it's a game changer. Many scientists believe that similar life could exist on other worlds, like Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus, which are thought to have subsurface oceans. In a way, by studying the Mariana Trench, we are preparing ourselves for the search for alien life. The trench isn't just a geological wonder. It's a window into what might be possible across the cosmos. The water chemistry at these depths is also completely unique. The bottom of the trench is rich in dissolved minerals and something called methane hydrates. These are ice-like crystals made of methane gas trapped inside water molecules. They are extremely flammable and could potentially be a major energy source for future generations. But they also come with a warning. Some scientists believe that these unstable hydrates could trigger massive underwater landslides, which in turn could generate devastating tsunamis. This extreme environment is known as the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. It refers to any depth below 6,000 meters. Here, the temperature hovers just above freezing, between 1 and 4 degrees Celsius. There's absolutely no sunlight, and the weight of the water is so intense that it changes the fundamental properties of matter. Even rocks can deform under this pressure. Sound travels faster, and strange chemical reactions occur that simply cannot be recreated on the surface. It's like a different planet, right here on Earth. But perhaps the most surprising and sobering discovery made in the trench is the presence of plastic pollution. In 2018, scientists recorded microplastics and even found a plastic bag at the very bottom of the Challenger Deep. This finding sent shockwaves through the scientific community and the world. It was undeniable proof that no place on Earth, not even its deepest, most remote corner, has escaped the impact of human activity. Deep-sea robots, our eyes in the abyss, have captured footage of bizarre, almost alien-looking creatures. There are ghostly white snailfish with transparent skin that allows them to withstand the pressure. There are giant, single-celled organisms called xenophyophores, which look like strange, delicate sponges. And there are deep-sea sharks that actually glow in the dark. These animals have evolved over millions of years to survive in this extreme world, developing flexible skeletons, incredibly slow metabolisms, and unique cellular structures that prevent them from being crushed. So, what mysteries still remain hidden in the dark? Some scientists believe the trench could be hiding undiscovered species that produce unique enzymes or chemicals, which could potentially lead to cures for diseases. Others think the trench holds clues to Earth's early formation, trapped in ancient rocks that have been untouched for billions of years. And then there's the ultimate question: what else lives down there? What other forms of life have evolved in total darkness, completely untouched by the world above, surviving in conditions harsher than any other environment on our planet? The Mariana Trench remains one of the last true frontiers of exploration. We've mapped the Moon, we've mapped Mars, but our own ocean, the very place that covers 70% of our planet, remains mostly unknown. The deeper we look, the more we realize just how little we understand. We continue to send explorers and robots into the trench. One thing becomes crystal clear: Earth's greatest mysteries aren't light years away in distant galaxies. They are hiding right here, beneath the waves, waiting patiently in the cold, silent darkness for us to discover them. The ocean still holds so many secrets, and the Mariana Trench may just be the key to unlocking them all. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our future journeys into the unknown.